Let me see. Did I? What's up, y'all? You know, I've been going live for years. I got a legend in here with me, Ken Edwin, man. We're going to wait for y'all to pile in. Y'all know what time it is. Kraig Facts Live is back on a daily basis. But since YouTube has made it a lot easier, we don't all have to be in the same studio around each other, smelling what we smell like. You know, we can keep a distance and give our opinion. You know who this is, Ken Edwin, the one and only nose man himself. What's up, man? So look, all day long, bro, and you like when it comes to the way that you are, the way you think, even your boundaries in life, the shit you accept from people, how we like twins in that way, where I feel like we're very similar. Like every time I've ever seen you standing on something and a little bit angry or even happy is something where I'm like, damn, okay, I can see myself. We think similar. You feel what I'm saying? You're a weirdo like me, right? Would you agree with that? Okay, so I've never seen you out of your skin, right? We've seen the situation with Corey. We've seen the situation with Antoine Rage Baiting. Everybody has a different point of view on who's right, who's wrong, who should have did what Corey should have did, what Antoine did, so on and so forth. From a man who I know is a real man. You know what I'm saying? Give me your take on the situation, how it was handled, how you might have approached it differently, or was it approached in a perfect way?
I think that I think Corey can only do so much in that situation. He brought somebody that was going to be opposite of whatever he was going to say, just so they can have a friendly, manly conversation. The problem with that is your platform to have it done, and that happens.
Right, right, right.
Even trying to listen to people's arguments. You're not trying to say anything that's of substance for the people, and that's what Corey was trying to stand on. It's like you saying all this stuff. Say something about what the white man did. Oh no, I'm not. I would never say something that's hateful. Okay, you'll never say something that's hateful, but you saying all this stuff. You're gonna say that black people sold other black people into slavery, all of them. It's like that's not even
Right,
true.
right.
But I'm an educated person and I study. Yeah, you study what you want to study, but that's the problem. Also, that's the problem with being on the internet today is people can have these platforms because you know you can some bullshit
Right,
and
right.
people,
Damn, your Wi-Fi going in and out,
but
in and out.
it's really so they can't hear me
They
at all.
can, but it's like they can hear your words, but your video is choppy, and then sometimes it'll be cool. But no, I agree. So basically, in my opinion, Corey was trying to have a constructive conversation, and Antoine was there for bullshit. He was there. He was there for bullshit, and what he did kind of worked in a way very shortly. And when Corey picked up on it, I felt like he nullified it. But I hate to see time being wasted. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what's done on 5150 ain't even in the same lane as what Anton does. But Anton was on a seek and destroy mission, right? He thought he would get there and somehow, okay, it says Max Guest, my bad. I feel like he just had a plan, and his plan was to create clickbait. His plan was to create clickbait. Right. COINTELPRO. They said COINTELPRO is exactly correct, man. COINTELPRO is exactly correct. Somebody said that in the comments. I agree with Ken wholeheartedly. Ken, I don't know if you got a stronger connection, man, because I want them to hear everything you're saying. You're making some very poignant points. Um, I don't know. Is there a different signal you could log into? Yeah, the same link is gonna work. Just kind of like maybe log into the router or something and then log back in. I'm gonna still be here. Hello? Hello? Ken, can you hear me, broski? If you can hear me, go ahead and do that. Let's add another commentary. Look, this is what I'm doing today, people. If you want to be in the chat today, you have something today, something to say, I'm going to put the link to get on live with me. You can chime in. All you got to do is make a donation, man. Make a donation. And you can come on here and talk in front of all these people with me about the situation. You can ask me what you want to ask me. Look, the link is going to be in the chat. Make that donation. All righty, McDighty. Let's see. Let's let Otto in. Otto's Wi-Fi ain't working too good. My bad, you guys. I got to figure out how to. Okay. All right. What questions? My guy, we piling in. I told you we gonna be going live daily. We're gonna get back on this content disseminate. Anton came just to antagonize. So look, we talked about the Texas sharpshooter fallacy. I hope you guys went and looked up the sharpshooter fallacy. I hope you familiarize yourself with logical fallacy because there's many different types. There's many different types. And anytime somebody tries to tell you who you are and they don't let you be who you are, that's a form of framing. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. You walk into a room and you frame it with who you are. That's a CIA tactic. This is what they use to control people. So it's a cold thing because most people don't have enough emotional intelligence to realize when they're walking into a trap. Do you think traps would exist if people didn't understand they were? Do you think traps would exist if everybody was smart enough not to be trapped? Think about that. All somebody got to do in this society is call you something that you view as being beneath you, and you'll want to fight them. All somebody got to do is act like they got more money than you, and you'll want to fight them. That's not gonna work on me. I'm richer than you. Tactic. Kraig is cool, but he's just happy to be there. Tactic. Separation tactic. When I drove up to the show the other day, I wasn't there to fight. I mean, if it would have happened, it would have happened. I'd have DDT'd Antoine's little TD Jakes Frenchie. Antoine looked like a TD Jakes Frenchie. Like some little, but I wasn't there to fight. I was there to talk to him face to face. Don't you say my name, bro, and bring my name up as some bull jive, my brother. Trying to create separation and dissemination in what we've built. Come on, man. Don't work like that. You look like you chupacabra wet nurse looking motherfucker. You feral uh feral pig looking motherfucker. Like I wanted to be there so bad. I went 100 to get there. I went 100. Now, Otto, is it logging you in? Talk to me. Come on now. Let's see if Ken's works again. Said God saved him. Let's see if Ken's Wi-Fi is working now. Comment below, man, if you want me to bring you in the show. Comment below. I want to hear y'all. I want to hear what y'all think. Oh, there we go. Ken Edwin is back. That's way better, bro.
Is it?
Yeah,
You can hear everything I'm saying?
Remember when we was kids and when it first started being like a lot of Mexicans in class that didn't know good English, and they would do the popcorn reading and it would go to the essay that was new to the country. That's
Yeah.
what your Wi-Fi was like. It was like it was like it was like English Wi-Fi was his second language. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
All right, cool. So look, so you say Antoine's approach was bitch made, basically.
Yeah, he pretty much it was there was just a lot of you can tell that he was there trying to provoke something. Corey thought it was gonna be on some it was just gonna be on some man to man type shit.
Right.
You heard all that?
Yeah, that's you loud and clear now.
Okay, so I think that he tried to do something that people thought that he wouldn't do, which is just bring somebody on that has opposite conversation, somebody that's not gonna all the way agree with you, and y'all just talk it out like men. But as soon
Right.
as he started to question Darlene, question you, question the people that are around him, you could tell that he was there to provoke something more than what he was there for. This wasn't a
Right.
conversation that we was just trying to have to where it was just like, oh, this is a man-to-man situation.
CIA tactic. I remember if you look up COINTELPRO, the CIA, what they would do to black leaders is they would send disparaging letters to everybody in their inner circle, and they would create a paranoia that this person is turning on you.
Yeah,
Hey, look at this picture we got of Bob, your closest, your
yeah,
most trusted advisor. He's at the grocery store with your wife, and you didn't even know they went there together.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? Here,
right,
listen to this audio we have of Dan talking, talking about you. You get what I'm saying? So
right.
that, I mean, do you think
Yeah,
here's the thing. Do you think government plants are real? Do you think governments still use COINTELPRO tactics and plant people within organizations to create some type of chaos?
for sure. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't they? It's
Right.
worked all these years.
You think they ever tried to get you?
No, I'm not big enough.
Look, shit, I don't know, nigga. In fifth grade, it was a weird nigga in class. I'm telling you. I think they've been on me since I was born because I think I'm the messiah around this mother. Like,
No, so I remember when I was young, I used to be like, I'm more from what you were saying earlier when you introduced me, it's like I'm more of a militant person than people think. You know what
right.
I'm saying? And the reason why I don't try to get out of myself is because I know where I would take it. If it was me and him sitting there and he asked me to go outside, I probably wouldn't go outside either. But I also know when I get somebody there where they want to go outside,
You winning.
I won. It's time for me to provoke you even more.
But
Oh,
see,
so you just
Ken, I know you, but I don't know you. I know you because I know your spirit, right?
right.
You nigga ain't gonna make it outside fucking with Ken. You
They
act
probably wouldn't. Probably wouldn't.
table flipping immediately,
Yeah,
fucking with Ken. So
yeah. But
yeah,
also I'm not gonna show my ass in that kind of way.
yeah. Well, that would be
Pause. Like
stripping.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, and I'm just gonna stop talking.
See, you wouldn't have shown your ass, but Anton, that's what he wanted to do.
That's what
He
he
wanted
wanted.
to show his ass. He wanted to show his whole asshole. Anton's like, man, I'm here to get fucked.
He wanted to see some ass. That's what it was,
I think it
nigga.
was so odd that he made that comment about about sucking the dick of Black America. That was a very. Did you see that comment?
Yeah,
That was a very precise, studied response.
yeah,
He that was a very precise, studied response, and he
yeah.
wrote that towards a certain personality archetype.
Mm-hmm.
The outside looking in, he thinks that Corey is probably views the world in a certain way. See, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people who are political, they don't understand comedic point of view.
For
You
sure.
have you have the big picture, which is
Mm-hmm.
politics and what happens in the world, and then you have the little picture, which what's good comedians are good at the little picture. That's what's personal about the big picture to you.
Mm-hmm.
Antoine is only in big picture reality.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's why he came in and tried to frame the conversation with us, with us having democratic talking points because he doesn't understand the DNA of a comedian's mind. He thinks being a comedian means you don't take things as serious. No, we take things serious, but we find the moral in it that people can connect to
Mm-hmm.
and use in their lives. Anton is not concerned with that. He's just concerned with attention. He's
Mm-hmm.
concerned with rage baiting, and he's a very
Mm-hmm.
smart guy,
Yeah.
but he miscalculated the importance of his point of view on that show. And I gotten a lot of people I respect who've hit me up saying, "Oh, Corey took an L." Some people said Corey won. This is not about wins and losses.
It's
I don't
not.
think Corey was trying to win or beat anything. Corey was literally interested in open dialogue
Mm-hmm.
and creating community where different types of thinking of different types of black people can be heard
For
and
sure.
intellectually debated.
For sure.
But Anton's not interested in that.
He's not. He's
And
only
I go
he
ahead.
has self-interest. And on top of that, the type of person Anton is, he's one of them whole ass niggas that dirty max and tries to get in a bitch's draws by saying, "Oh, that's the guy you hate. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go say something and provoke the guy you hate so I can get that pussy."
Anton the type of nigga to fuck a bitch and leave a neck bone on the dresser. Like, bitch, that's for you. I want you to be too into what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? He just he a smart
Yeah,
dude though. I feel like he
yeah,
trolling. I feel like he trolling, bro. I don't feel like he believes what he's saying. I think whatever you're supposed to say about the black movement, he's saying the opposite because he's black and he understands that we're a warrior class. We want to fight when
yeah,
we've been wronged.
yeah,
I think he bullshitting.
for sure. But you can't you the problem with bullshitting like that is like bullshitting to the masses, right? You can't put yourself out there like that. Like I may crack jokes all day. And
Right.
this is I feel like this is where he kind of miscalculated. He miscalculated the fact that most comedians, although we always cracking jokes, right? There's a self-righteousness to every truth and every joke that we tell.
Right.
There's righteousness. We're trying to help the people. At the end of the day, we're
Right.
trying to help the people get along. And now you're talking about somebody who is Corey, who's like his shield is nothing but manly. I have
Right.
to be a man. So now
Right.
you see that and you say, "Hey, I see where there's a chink in his armor."
Right. Right. Right.
Where it's just like, no, bro, you gonna lose because if he hauls off and slap you, nobody's gonna sit there and say he was wrong for it because you're
Right.
saying bullshit, and then you're trying to push towards the bullshit. And when you play stupid games, guess what you get? You get stupid prizes.
And he's also trying to isolate you on an island he built himself. It's an
Yeah,
island that is self island where he planted the trees, he planted the everything. All the pigs is pigs he released.
yeah,
Everything is his. He's trying to isolate you away from your source.
yeah.
Corey's source is not an emotionality, which I that's why I respect how he called himself.
Uh
But
huh.
the strategy of what Anton did is smart.
Yeah.
It's smart. He spoke in an accusational tone.
Mm-hmm.
He told him who he thought he was.
Right.
Do you feel what I'm saying? That's all
Yeah.
bait.
Right.
That's all bait.
But
All right, I see.
it doesn't look good if you've baited and then you see, oh shit, that didn't work. Let
Right,
me bait some more. And it's like, because at that point, he like, what are we talking about? It feels like I'm talking to a bitch.
right,
And
right, right,
everybody sees it at that point. Like, it do seem like he's talking to a hoe right now. Like, what's
right,
happening?
right. But somebody said he did try to calm the show. Not, no, he switched tactics. He didn't try to calm the show back down. Once the level of energy got lower, he then started to try to control the show by taking over the question and answering portion of the show. So
Hmm.
let me ask you a few questions.
Right.
You get that's all tactical. That's
Right.
all tactical.
Yeah.
Um, you
But you gotta
look
have good when you're doing that. You gotta have good tactics. If
right,
Corey's sitting there saying, tell me something that I've done that shows me in the light that you're speaking, give a good example. Don't say, "Oh, the Dave Chappelle stuff. You tiptoed
that
around
is
it."
my
That's
point.
not what you said.
That's my point exactly that I want to get to the young cats. Look, when you deal with somebody that's speaking illogically,
Hmm.
there's two ways, maybe three ways to combat it. The number one way so you save yourself trial and error and unnecessary wasted time is you respectfully discontinue the conversation
Mm-hmm.
and you do something else because there's nothing you can gain in life from wasting your life dealing with people who already have a certain agenda and narrative they're trying to push. These people aren't even interested in your perspective. They're
Yeah.
interested in stealing your energy. It's
Yeah.
actually a form of attempted murder.
Yep.
Every breath you take is you can never get that breath back again. They're
Mm.
stealing portions of your life
Mm-hmm.
because there's something on the other side that makes them feel empty, and that void they feel, they have to fill it with people's souls.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the Reaper type shit. There's no gain from fucking with an illogical person.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the whole concept of a vampire is. Somebody that's going to suck your blood, they're sucking your life source.
Mm.
If a person is not interested in positive energy and in moving things forward. Because look, at the end of the day, we can have a disagreement as men, right? If I say something you don't agree with, Ken, but I'm able to support that with real facts,
Mm-hmm.
even if we start off in the negative as far as our respect for each other, the more
Mm-hmm.
truth I tell, or my opinion I tell, and I support with truth, you as a man, the more you're supposed to begin to respect me. But
Mm-hmm.
even if I'm telling truth and supporting it with facts that are bigger than my opinion and you disregard it, you are a succubus. You're not here for conversation and
Mm-hmm.
growth. You're here to feed your ego.
Right.
This is not something you should ever participate in as a man for longer than is necessary.
For sure.
So the first way you stop anything like that is you discontinue the conversation respectfully and you go on your merry way. The
Yeah.
second way is what Ken just said right now, nigga. You ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Once you realize that somebody is only interested in your energy, you make them use their energy. So why do
Yeah.
you feel that way? What would lead you to believe that? Is there anything that you could, any information you can give me to prove that?
Yeah.
Okay, who'd you learn that from? Would you mind if I ask you, you
Yeah.
keep asking them questions?
Ask them the
Because
questions.
them type of motherfuckers don't want to be heard.
They don't.
I mean, them type of motherfuckers don't want you to know what's on their mind.
No.
They only want
Right. They don't want
information.
to be heard. They don't want what's in here to get out. Because
Exactly.
what's gonna get out is, oh, I am a whole ass nigga. and
Exactly.
I am doing some bullshit right now.
And Ken, what's gonna happen? They're gonna start telling on themselves because they only understand the plot that they've conceived behind your back to destroy you. These are the only variables that they know for a fact exist. All the other variables of your destruction, you have to give to them.
Yeah. And
It's
that's
what-
the most powerful thing right there is understanding that you're giving someone your destruction. This is how you make me blow up and get out of myself. And that's
right.
why me, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'll probably ask a couple questions, and then I'll be like, oh, once I hear that you want some bullshit, I'll walk away.
Well, my boy, hey Ken, my boy G Main said it's not that deep. You a motherfucking lie. It is that deep.
I mean, let's say this, let's say it's not. Because we're not saying nothing that's super deep. It's simple. If a nigga's on some bullshit, walk away. If you can't ask them a question, they can't answer the question, end it, dead it. Is that
Right.
better? Nigga? Fuck out of here.
See, that's the problem with people in awareness, man. You don't even understand when a motherfucker's trying to destroy you. You think the nigga that wants to destroy you is gonna come with these horns and be evil and
Yeah.
there's smoke coming from everywhere. No, the motherfucker that want to destroy you probably gonna have all the things that would make you open to talking to him. Nice
That's what
car,
that's why
straight teeth,
that's why a lot of women destroy niggas.
right? Straight
Because
up,
everything that you like is right there on them bitches. Everything.
everything. Nigga, if your destroyer smelled like piss, you would never talk to him. They wouldn't even be able to get to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Nigga, you smell like piss.
There's beauty in destruction.
Right. Right, for sure.
Yeah, so you got to make them talk so they can expose themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way. Either you give it no energy, no credence, or you make them talk so you can expose them, so they can expose themselves.
For
And then
sure.
here's another thing that a lot of people don't understand, but this is very key. You have to beat embarrassment. So whatever they try to tell you in secret is a
Mm-hmm.
trap. So you have to talk about that in front of everybody.
Yeah.
because they depend on the shadows to run plays.
For sure. And
Yeah,
that's where Darlene should have been like, oh, this is what we talked about. He said this. He said this. He said this. That
right.
would have shut all the shit down. That would shut a
You
lot of shit down. Because he was doing stuff before Corey even got there that
right.
she should have been like, oh, okay, I see what this nigga's doing. You
Cowards
know what I mean?
depend on secrecy, bro. They depend on secrecies.
Mm,
You know why? Because they go back to that place as a child that they never dealt with, where their pops told them he was gonna come pick them up, and they sat in the front of the house all day crying.
fine.
These are the places that dark shadow people go to when they justify your destruction.
See?
All the hurt that they've ever felt, they are trying to make you pay for it,
For sure.
even though you have nothing to do with it.
Nothing. It's all you. That's sometimes like that's why you gotta use the goodwill hunting approach.
Talk to me. What's that?
When niggas say something stupid to you, you just be like, hey man, it's not your fault.
Right, right, right.
It's not your fault. It's like taming a lion. It's like you're gonna
Straight
be
up.
mad all you want, but it's not your fault, bro. Why you keep saying that? Because it's not. It's not your fault. It's whatever you trying to do in life, you can do it. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And they'll
That's
get
true.
mad because now you're encouraging them to do whatever the fuck they supposed to do in life. It's not your
Right.
fault, bro. Just go ahead and live your life.
Yeah. You
Whatever your
can't. So,
dad did, whatever
yeah.
your dad did to you, that ain't you.
That ain't you, bro. You gotta separate. You gotta separate yourself from what you've been hurt by.
Yeah,
If not, it's going to destroy you for your entire life. I promise you.
for
I
sure.
promise you. You get to a age. I'm 43. I'm not very old, but I'm blessed to be the age I am. The way that I see things now is completely different than at 23.
For sure.
And I wish I had more people around me, because back when we was younger, Ken, it wasn't a lot of shit like this where you can go figure this shit out.
No,
You can go. I just had a nigga on my show today, man. Shout out to Brandon, man. Same exact age as us. He just got out from doing 25 years.
that was a funny ass. I was working out when I was listening to that. That shit was
Yeah.
hilarious.
But bro, he the same dude we are, Ken. We
Yeah,
can easily bend dude.
and he looked familiar because I was looking at him. I was like, wait a minute, I know this. I had to go to elementary school with him or something.
Yeah, 25 years, man.
For
Imagine that
one home invasion.
at the age of 18.
Ah, it's like that shit don't even make sense.
It
It's like,
don't.
what's the point of having a place where you can come and you can talk and rehabilitate if you really not gonna rehabilitate a nigga? You just want this nigga in here just so you can just make money off of this slave, pretty much. And that's what
But
people
the
need to look.
but the
We
heaviest
need to
part,
stop calling it
yeah.
jail. We need to start calling it slavery. You're
It's slavery.
going
It's
to
indentured
slavery.
servitude all day. Indentured servitude all day. One of the heaviest parts of the conversation that we had was the gang enhancement part, right? The
Hmm.
gang enhancement part is a metaphor for how people try to destroy you, right? By holding you by holding you to standards based on their trauma. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Hmm.
So the crime, he said, came with three mandatory two sentencings, 2 years, 4 years, and six, I believe, are what those crimes carry.
Hmm.
But because of the gang enhancement, he got life. That's what these people that are doing it try to destroy you. They put an enhancement on all your mistakes. Everything when you talk, if you make a mistake, say you're supposed to be there at 5 and you get there at 5:15, not
Yeah.
oh, I'm not oh, it's cool you were late. You know what I'm saying? I accept your apology. It's not that. You're a liar.
Mm.
You told me you were going to do this and you didn't do this. You're a liar.
Yeah.
You're a liar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't love me. If you love me, you would be here at 5, not 5:15. You're a liar.
Mm.
These are enhancements that people put on you when they have interest in destroying you. Now, destruction is not always physical. Sometimes it's metaphoric.
For
Sometimes people
sure.
are trying to destroy your ability to rebuttal. They want you to be a vegetable in their presence. They want to control you,
Mm.
you know?
And
So in this thing,
my favorite one is, I'm just telling you my feelings. That's my
nah,
favorite one. I'm just telling
man.
you how I feel, bro.
Nah, what you
Hey,
doing? Hey, what they really mad at is you won't do what they want them to. You won't do what they want you to do. So they got to figure out a way to chip away at you so they can control you.
right. So that's what usually what people get when they hit the feeling stuff with me It's like, look, those feelings are yours.
Right.
You're supposed to deal with your feelings
Right.
before you bring them motherfuckers to me.
Straight.
So you should have all of them figured out before you say anything to me about how you feel. Do you really feel that way? If I
Motherfucker
talk,
can't have feelings unless if they got a cavity. You can't
that's
have a
it.
feeling unless you got a feeling.
They got to get to the root. They got to get to the root of your canal.
Hey, I'm not responsible for nobody's feelings but my
You're
son.
not.
And then when he's capable, he's responsible for his own feelings.
And that's the crazy thing, because kids, they don't know their feelings. And that's when you really start to learn that. You get around kids and you start seeing that kids, they learn feelings in real time like this, quick.
Right.
So by the time they're 2 and they're 3, they're everything is big because they don't know this is a new thing to them.
Right.
I
Right.
can't have an apple. Oh my God, tantrum.
Right.
And you, as a parent, you're supposed to sit there, you're supposed to talk them through that feeling.
I got a
Yo,
question for you. What's the difference between a feeling and a reaction?
a feeling and reaction. I mean, they're two different things. You can feel how you feeling. The feeling is on the inside. A
R-
reaction is something that is actually you actually see it happen. It's a
Right.
real
Right.
thing.
Right.
A
Right.
feeling
Right.
ain't real.
No, it's not. It's not. So, but what I'm saying is, can a lot of times, can a lot of times you mistake your reaction to something as the way you feel about it?
Yeah, if you're not in control of yourself. Like if you can lose yourself in a feeling. It's like if most women do this, right? They'll say exactly what you said. Hey, you weren't there for me, so that must mean.
Exactly. That's what Anton was doing on the show.
Yeah,
He was trying to get people to conflate the way they felt about what they saw with their reaction to it.
yeah.
If I can make it seem like you're out of control, I can
Hmm.
assert some type of dominance over you socially. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So
yeah.
that's a man, that's a
And that's
cold
why he
tactic.
said when he stood up, I did what I came here to do.
Exactly.
Which is like people don't be seeing that. You know
Man,
what
I
I'm saying?
saw it. When he said I studied you, if when he said I studied you, I'm like, you one of
Yeah,
them dudes. Okay.
yeah. He's a hoe.
Yeah.
He's a hoe. And that's why I was like, hey man, he just need to not have hoe ass niggas on the show, man. As soon as you see somebody's on that hoe shit, then it's like get them out of here.
Yeah. Like before he the type of dude like he have his boyfriend blowing his booty before he do anything important. Baby, I need you to get me right. That's a
Nah, that
crazy
shit
dude.
weird.
I
It
see
was
the
funny
dope.
when you. It was funny when you came though, because I was like, damn, like I'm wondering, like, man, why ain't Kraig there? And then he said it. They said, hey, he had a show. I'm like, dang, he got a show, but I didn't think that it was close.
It was right there at station 1640 on Kawanga.
Woo!
Yeah, so that's what, like a
Yeah, you
20-minute
got over
drive?
there. You
I
got
got
over
over
there.
there. I hopped the fence. He was gone. I was like, oh man, that's
Yeah, that would have been
crazy.
amazing. That would have been amazing because then he really would have been scared.
Yeah, man.
You can't you can't act a certain way around the energy of real niggas. I'm telling you,
Man, hey,
you can't.
when I heard he had a security guard there, and my spidey sense went off like, dog, that might not even be a security guard. That may be just a nigga. We don't know who that is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And with knowing 5150 and who's in the studio, I'm like, oh man, that might not be fair. Let me get over there and make sure it's righteous.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And then the cats I can call that are close, you know where we come from. Them ain't regular cats. So I just can't send anybody up there because it might
yeah.
escalate.
It's gonna go. Yeah,
It's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and that's what
So
people don't understand about us as well, is they think that we just be out here talking and just cracking jokes and just being funny all the time, which we do. But there's also a connection to all this street shit that is so real and prevalent in our lives. I got homies that used to come to my house after they did shit, and it was like,
right.
hey, bro,
And we
like
the squares. We the
just sit down, man.
squares.
Sit down in the
We
corner. But they know who the real squares are. It's not
right,
us. You know what I'm saying? We rather be squares. Yeah,
right,
great.
right.
Call me a square all you want.
Yeah.
Call it what you want. I want you to look at me like a square, please.
I remember when we shot the series at your house, hood came. Niggas kept driving by in lowriders, seeing what's going on. Like, I didn't even tell that nigga we was here. How the fuck all these niggas know we here shooting? I'm talking about car after car. What's up, Craig?
Yeah.
What's up, Craig? What's up, Ken? Like,
Why they called the homie. It was like he was like, man, I know we was having a meeting up there.
yeah, buddy. Yeah,
It's like,
buddy.
nah, man, and that's what people think. People don't understand that that's how and that street used to be way worse.
Let me ask you a question, because for there to be an agitator like Anton Daniels, they would have to have a certain thought about black people. Let me ask you a question: are black people stupid politically? Like as the masses, are we stupid enough to fall for shit like this? Is this why is this working?
For him to actually have a platform.
For not only him, he's thriving, bro. He don't just have a platform, like he's thriving.
Well, because you like to hear somebody that's intelligent talk, right?
Right,
It's like if somebody comes to hear you, they're gonna be like, no, he's gonna spit some real shit. It's gonna make some sense, and he's still a real nigga at the end of the day.
right,
Now, when you're talking about people that are actually saying shit that's kind of detrimental to us and to how we live or how we should be about, it's not just us that's supporting him.
right.
And that's the thing. It's like that person that CIA plant that's put out there to go in and just shake shit up. I need you out there so you can say all this bullshit. Just say a little bit of bullshit here and there, just so somebody can hear that and start to think that it's true. It's not being stupid. It's just you just start falling into shit. Like, wait a minute, is that what makes it dumb is if you hear the shit and then you just regurgitate it instead of going and looking like, wait a minute, is this true? Like, wait, this. Let me check.
Somebody said we're not a monolith. I agree,
We're not.
100%. But what I mean is, like, when we should be saying no collectively, people still thrive. We should be saying no to, right? Like, I'm not saying we should say no to Anton. I don't know a lot about Anton, but there's been examples of when we should have said no as a community to certain things, and we didn't. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's because we have to be a community first,
Right,
and we have to come up to. There's always going to be people. There's always going to be outliers. There's always going to be people out there that aren't going to want to walk or go a certain way. You
right.
know what I'm saying? When it's that drastic, they're not a part of our community. He don't want to
Right.
be. He don't want to be black. The nigga said he
No.
was a Christian.
Well, that ain't, yeah, whatever
I'm
we
a
do.
Christian first. That's what he said.
But that's called dog. That's a dog whistle.
But
There's no
still, if that's how you
there's
feel, why are we talking to him? That's when he's been like, oh, okay, I see what you on. You don't even call yourself black. You don't even call yourself one of us.
nah. I agree. Look
That's
how
somebody that will go to Hollywood and get that hole up.
yeah,
That's what happens.
he
They
definitely
tell
let
you. They
he'll
tell you
definitely
firsthand, I'm not black. I'm a Christian.
I wouldn't
Really?
be surprised if another man is playing with his shitterist. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be surprised. Look how white folks protect the country music.
Man.
Little Nas X put out that song and they stood up. They stood up. And look, there's some dope ass black country artists out there, but I bet you there'll never be a black country artist that is the number one country artist.
Let me
It'll never happen.
let me tell you this. The reason why people like Ray Charles and Al Green are who they are is because of country music. Because guess what? Black people created the shit.
We created it and they stole it. They stole
And
it.
they kept it. Like, nah, we're gonna keep it.
Yeah, they kept, yeah. And they
So it's like,
protected.
yeah, no, I get it. I
Yeah.
understand. I understand all that stuff. That is the type of stuff that gets deep. Where it's
Right.
like, yeah, stuff gets stolen and we just can't even be a part of it.
Right.
We
That's
can't be a part of the shit that we created.
that's crazy. Ain't that what they do to men and families?
Man, I had a conversation the other day. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I was telling them about my presence as a man. And I told them I was like, look, because they were trying to tell me, they were trying to give me rules. And this is one thing that I go by as far as a man goes, because like all the men that I've seen in my life have shown me this. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if your woman makes more money than you. When you walk in that house is
Sure.
yours.
It's mine, period. If not, you
Period.
better
Like,
duck, bitch. You better duck, bitch.
right?
You're
So
right,
I
straight
have a
up.
friend, and I was trying to tell her, I'm like, okay, when I'm not here, what do you do? She was like, oh, I turn the alarm on. I said, why? Because the man's not here.
Yeah,
Okay. So when I walk in, you don't turn the alarm on no more, right?
exactly.
That's because my presence has shown you that this shit is mine.
Period, point
Wherever
blank.
I go. And if I give it up, as far as my saying that this isn't my house, or this isn't me, or I'm not, if I cower in any kind of way, it's only out of respect. If your dad walks in here and he's sitting here, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bow out to your dad because that's your dad. But that's only for respect. If I walk in here and I'm on some shit one day,
Right.
he gonna have to get the fuck out too.
Straight up. Hey, if I gotta kick you and the baby out for being disrespectful, both of y'all motherfuckers gotta go. My son gonna forgive me. I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying that sometimes.
Get off me,
Could you imagine your
motherfucker.
little baby packing this shit up and shit? I gotta go too, daddy. Get your motherfucking ass out of here, nigga.
And then you gonna be sitting there mad. And you gonna let me kick you out with my baby, bitch?
If you allow somebody around you that's disrespectful to you for extended periods of time, do you know what they're gonna do eventually? They're gonna try to teach everybody around you to disrespect them, to disrespect you.
Yeah,
They're gonna have disrespect kin lessons
yeah.
when you're not around.
Which is hard. It's hard because it's hard to disrespect. Well, everything. Well, it's easy to disrespect me, but it's hard for me to get me to respond.
It's easy to disrespect me, but it's impossible for it to continue.
Yeah.
Once I see myself whooping your ass in my head, it's damn near over with. Cause that's how it happens. You see it in your head first, and then you catch it, and then you set it up to where, okay, I don't want to
See,
think like this. You know,
I feel like that's the Pasadena thing, bro.
man.
Because honest to God, I was raised in church. All the thugs I know was raised in the same church.
Straight up.
So little things used to be going on when we was at church. You go to the bathroom and you at a certain age, let's say I'm 8. Other 10-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds go to the bathroom. The older kids was coming in the bathroom like, y'all can't go out unless y'all fight.
Right.
I was the only one to be like, nah, I ain't fighting. Just
Right.
because you told me to, and I don't want to.
Right.
These niggas picked me up and threw me in the trash, upside down. So they thought that I was just that dude to mess with like that.
You ever
They
fucking
older,
church?
they 16. I'm 8, 9. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
oh, they think I walked out in church in the middle of church. They up there, stir up the gifts,
Yeah, yeah.
and I
You ever
walked up to them and bombed on them in the
that's
middle
a
of church. They stopped church. What is going on? We crazy. She's
Yeah, he
like,
got off
yeah.
and asked for forgiveness at the same time. Yeah, that's how you supposed to do it. Hey, you
Yeah.
ever cause look, you ever do some freaky shit with a broad at church, in church?
No.
Yeah,
What?
we-
We used to have them sleep ins. Remember sleep
right.
ins?
Yeah, sleep
You would
in
go
is
on like a Friday and then you
yeah.
sleep in church all the way to Saturday.
You can finger fuck in a sleep in. That's in the Bible. You can do that.
Hey,
That ain't premarital sex. Finger
hey.
fucking is not in. It ain't one verse about finger fucking a bitch in the Bible. All it says is you can't use a thumb. That's
Can't
evil.
use a thumb.
Yeah, but you
Thumb's
can
too
fit.
big.
Hey, but here's the thing though. People don't say, people never admit to it, but at your church, just like mine, it was a bunch of teenage pregnancies. So it was some
It definitely was. And at the time that we was at, which people don't want to talk about either, they was getting pregnant from niggas that was 26.
yeah, yeah. We talking about niggas had CDLs with high school girlfriends and shit. Like, hold on, nigga, you a trucker with
You know
a
what I'm saying?
11th grader? Nigga, you
So
in the
people don't want to
union
talk
with a
about that.
hey, nigga, you vested in the union with a high school girlfriend. That's crazy. You the union rep, nigga. Hold on, nigga.
Yeah. That's just like all the gangsters that we know that work at that work for the city.
Right.
You a
Oh,
gang member, you get older and you work for the city. That's
you
what you're
work
doing.
for
You
the
somewhere
city.
cutting some trees or some shit.
And them niggas never take their city work shirt off. Niggas get them city jobs and they wear them city job shirts to every other
Everywhere.
Harley is a nigga with a city uniform on.
They be in the hood rolling up like, yeah, man, I got I get tested. I
Oh,
get
yeah.
tested at work.
And you know about how they say test, because them niggas can't never say test plural. They be like, tests. I got to take a
Tested.
test this month. I got two tests. I got two drug tests last month. I mean, they keep hitting me with these drug tests.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's some hood, that's some Dana shit, man. All the trash men got bodies in the city of Pasadena. Shout out to the Pasadena uh,
Sanitation, nigga.
labor board. They got
Oh
killers on
my
the payroll.
gosh.
They got all the BGF what do they call that shit? All the BGF founders work for the city of Pasadena. They done found kites in lockers. Like, hold on, nigga, they got a Jimmy Hoffa kite in this locker. Did the trash man kill Jimmy Hoffa? No.
You know it would be crazy. You know it would be a crazy documentary if we go to all the hoods in Pasadena and see how they was all created. Because remember when we
Right.
was kids, nigga, it was like two gangs.
Right. I just need a block. PDL.
That's it.
Right, right,
Nigga,
right.
it's like 8 blood gangs in Pasadena right now. Like, what is going on?
That's real shit, man.
You're
That's
like, wait
real
a minute,
shit.
ain't we supposed to be ain't y'all cousins? Yeah, yeah, but the hood ain't fucking with they hood no more. Like, all right, hell yeah.
Oh, let me
I shoot around that nigga to the other nigga. Yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Niggas is talented in Pasadena, man.
Let me
They
see if I
know how
can
to shoot past the nigga.
let me see if I can let somebody in with us. Hold on. Anybody else that got the link? See if you can come in with us. I sent the link to a couple people.
Have
I
them.
want to
What
see.
you do is have them text you in the chat, and whoever's ready, you take somebody else out, and then you'll be able to bring them in.
Okay, you know what? I can't. Can you comment in the chat? Because it ain't letting me. Put the link in the chat. We about to put the link in the chat. I'm gonna let people one at a time. But first, you gotta make a donation.
Oh.
First, you gotta make a donation. Let me see.
Let me see. Can I get in the chat?
Yeah, I can't. It's not letting me in the chat. This is my first time doing it from the phone like this. So
Yeah, I don't think I can get in there either. I wanted to see how. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it up on here.
yeah. Chris Need and Otto trying to get in as we speak.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
we
you
gonna
in.
but we gonna be doing this daily, man. I'm gonna be doing this daily. I'm gonna have a morning show. We're gonna tackle issues and talk about a lot of different things, man. But I'm interested in y'all opinions.
Imagine being able to build anything. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Fuck happened to Virgil, bro? Make a little donation for the homie. Oh man, appreciate that, man. If you can, do what you can, man. But I definitely want to hear what y'all think, man. COINTELPRO. Has there ever been a time in your life where you felt like, hey, I'm important and the government knows it? I think this person that hates me might be a CIA operative. Has there ever been a time when you felt like the CIA was on you? I'm telling you, man, third grade, I was the coldest tetherball player on the planet in my eyes. And then this tall chick transferred in from Inglewood, bro.
Uh huh.
I probably was 60 and old, my nigga. And she beat me in tetherball every day. Every day. She couldn't have been 9, bro. She had underarm hair, and we was on a lower playground. You remember the lower grade playground? Ken shit then what side of them again? Hello? You
I
there?
got you. I'm here.
Yeah. So that's the first time I got the idea in my head that maybe the CIA don't want me to be the first black professional tetherball player in the world. I don't even know if they got tetherball leagues. But anyway,
That
the
makes
point of what
sense.
I'm saying is, have you ever in your life, to the listeners, felt like something ain't right about this person?
I got one.
Go ahead.
In the second grade, I
Dollar
went to
sign
Linda.
Bullyfoot. Dollar sign Bullyfoot is the cash app. Dollar sign Bullyfoot. Go ahead, Ken.
I went to Linda Vista in Pasadena. It's at the Rose Bowl. They had a fine teacher. Her name was Miss Underwood. She had a mushroom cut like Anita Baker. Bad.
Right,
Only one I would listen to. Nobody else. Every other teacher we was fighting. We was getting down. Okay.
right,
But her, I was good. I'm trying to get gold stars all day.
right,
Right. 6 years later, I think that's what it was. I get to the eighth grade. I'm in a PE class at Washington High School at Washington Middle School. Mr. Underwood is this big black Billy Blanks haircut looking Bruce Smith looking nigga.
right.
Mr. Underwood is Mrs. Underwood's husband.
Oh wow.
Ain't no way that nigga could pull a woman like that. If that nigga ain't with the CIA.
I mean, shit. She got up under that wood, bro.
He did.
You know, shit happens to a woman's mind when she get under wood. You know what I'm saying? They whole shit change when they get under some good wood. You know what I mean? That's some funny shit, man.
He was getting all up in that for sure.
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
I wanted to.
Should it be illegal for a woman you married to get a sex change while you married to her? Like, what if you marry a woman and she get a sex change and come home as a nigga?
She ain't no
That
woman
should
no more.
that should be a felony.
She ain't no woman no more.
So now I'm gay, bitch. I thought you was just going through some shit, bitch. Now I'm gay.
I would run around saying all kinds of f bombs and everything at that point. Can't nobody tell me nothing
No, bro.
because this bitch just made me gay.
What if she get aggressive with you after the sex change and you whoop
She
on her? Is that
no, she said she was a man, so I roundhoused her ass.
I'm saying? That a woman gotta hate you to get a sex change after you marry her?
For sure.
That's real true hatred, bro.
Yeah,
That's
you
like,
you you already knew you was gonna do this.
so now I'm gay, bitch.
You knew you was gonna do this. You
That's
could have told me this a long time ago.
yeah, that's some wild stuff, man. Man, they keep telling me they trying to get in, but I don't see how you trying to get in. It ain't fucking shit. I'm trying to work this YouTube shit for my phone, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We're gonna get it figured out.
Do you see how many people are in the waiting room or whatever?
See, the only thing it's showing me that I could do is remove guest.
That's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to remove certain people so you can get other people in there.
Oh man, good looking on the Cash App, Unc. Man, somebody just sent
Or
me.
if there's a guest in there waiting, then go ahead and bring one of those guests in and see what happens.
See, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's only giving me the option to chat, super chat. Hey, do me a favor. Can you send the link I sent you to Jati? 'Cause I think
She
when I
got
go,
she got the link. She got
oh
it.
okay. Jati, text me if you're in the waiting room. Otto, text me if you're in the waiting room. Chris Need, they're saying, I guess it only lets two people in at a time. Is this Ti with the blue? Nah, this is not Ti, but that's the homie. Shout
Hilarious.
out to Ti.
Yep.
Let me see.
Shout out to
Hold
the
on.
homie plug too.
Shout out to Plug, Ti nephew. No, I don't think you stink, chocolate. That's funny. Let me figure this out because I really want y'all to hear from these other cats too. I think they had some really good perspectives on this. If you was on the show last night on 54 went to 50, would that have went down? I mean, look, Corey a grown ass man. He a grown ass man. I definitely would have done my best to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Some
So
things, but that's the thing too. Some things you gotta let people get off their chest.
yeah,
I feel like that's the best part about what happened last night is when two men have a disagreement and a boundary is crossed, then things like that need to happen. You need to know that you can get slapped if you're doing some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing.
right,
And you're
right,
gonna apologize. Now, after you apologize and you do some other shit, then it's like, oh, let's get out of here. That's exactly what happened. Oh, let's get out of here because you acting like you a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga. I see what you're doing.
right.
Leave.
And then here's the thing too. Like I wasn't really familiar with what he does like that. So it would have caught me off guard. I may have tripped or may not have tripped. I don't know. But
Hmm.
all those little smart, womanly, feminine tactics of trying to get you to react. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He might have caught me. He might have caught me slipping temporarily. And then once I
Yeah.
figured it out, then I would have been like, I would have tried to dead it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know, you don't expect people to act like that. You feel me? Like, come on, you
Yeah, you
antagonizing
don't.
me? You
Especially a black, like you give somebody the benefit of the doubt once they say, "Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?" Because you expecting like, "Oh, this package this is a black man,
right,
so I'm gonna respect you as a black man." But as soon as he said, "I'm not black, I'm a Christian first,"
right.
all
It's
that would have went out the window.
all out the way. You know what somebody said that made me laugh? They was like, Kraig would have did nothing because he didn't do nothing when Corey and Zoe got into it. I said, what?
You did.
I tried. Yeah, I was just
You was
laughing.
flexing.
Yeah. First of all, this ain't nothing like Corey and Zoe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
them is two homies. They're
Yeah, them
homies
was so
that are
hard. Like,
getting
what are we?
something off their chest.
That knew each other long before they knew me.
Right.
You
Right.
know,
And on top of that, you said that you even talked to Corey. I hope you guys get that together because y'all two people that love each other. You
right?
said that.
Yeah,
So
like
nobody's gonna point out the fact that you're actually instrumental in them even having a conversation after that shit happened.
man, I tried my best, man. I ain't about violence and separatism, man, especially when it comes to existentialism, man. Every man wants the ability to express his own creativity and be recognized for it. So a lot of times in this industry, you got a bunch of people fighting to be heard and paid attention to, and sometimes they turn on each other. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to perpetuate that shit because I know it's an error in perception. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
why that song was so powerful. It's a thin line between love and hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, them motherfuckers they brothers, man. So
Yeah.
we don't know Anton.
Right.
Anton could be a Nigerian speaking with an American accent. We don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know what he is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh my
Yo,
God. Shout out to
and man,
Nigerians too.
yeah, I
We love
love
y'all.
Nigerians. 'Cause I be bagging on them all the time, but I love them though.
Yeah.
Corey is never wrong and Craig hit. That's the problem with you, real estate poppy. Why are you looking for me to go at Corey? That makes no sense. Why you think that my credibility as a man in your eyes is staked on whether I disagree or agree with somebody who you don't see eye to eye with. I don't give a fuck about what the next man thinks about anything in life. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. I'm not gonna fight a nigga to see things my way. I got my own life, my own opinions. You know what I mean? If you say something and I disagree with it, then I just disagree with it. But I'm not gonna be arguing with no nigga about what that nigga feel. That ain't my responsibility.
Yeah.
That's
And
you feeling a certain way. Go ahead.
what's wrong with having an alliance with somebody that actually
Right.
has some shit to say that you believe in? That don't
Right.
mean you got to believe in everything a nigga say. There's things that Craig has said to me where I've been like, I
Yeah.
ain't really rocking with that. But that don't mean
Right.
I'm just gonna be sitting here like, oh, fuck this nigga. I ain't gonna say like or say whatever to him. This is still my brother.
I ain't no rest haven for no nigga. Can't no nigga lay his burdens on me. Can't no nigga lay his opinion of me on me
Mm-hmm.
and think that it's gonna take more credence in my life than how I feel and what I'm trying to get accomplished.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you think it looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's not that. But see,
Yeah.
every artist understands that you have to allow whoever you with that's an artist the freedom to express themselves. We are expressing ourselves on 5150 just like we are here today. It ain't about agreeing and disagreeing with Ken. It's seeing his point of view, and then here's my point of view.
Yeah. And you can have different point of views and two things can be correct at the same time.
Right, right,
So it's just like, I think what the problem is people don't like how things come out. There's like, oh, I don't like the way you said that. So I don't agree with it because you
right,
said it in the right way. But that's because you're a whole ass nigga.
right.
You know what I'm
Straight up.
saying? If you
Right,
like it's just like we've had conversations. Me and Craig have had conversations. Me and Job had conversations where it's just like, hey bro, we need to work harder. We need to do this. We need to be thinking like this.
right, right,
Regular niggas gonna be like, oh, what you mean I need to work harder? I got this. I got paid. I do this. Yeah, you did. But you
right,
still need to work harder, nigga. At the end of the day, we're
right,
where we're at because we need to work harder. We need to
right.
keep on going for the next thing. We got to have bigger goals here. So if my homie can't come to me and tell me like, hey, bro, if you just did this, did a little bit of this, work a little bit harder in this area, we will take off.
Right.
Like if I can't accept that as a man, then guess what? Guess what I ain't? A man, nigga.
At the end of that, and look, here's what people want, right? So when being a man is about respect. So if I disagree with Ken, I say, hey, I hear what you're saying, man, but this is kind of how I feel about it. That's how you do it. Or that's a
Mm-hmm.
good point, but this is how I feel, right? So people don't see me do that. You know what I mean? They want me to be like, nigga, you full of shit. Ain't no way, nigga. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Why the
Mm.
fuck would you? That's what people want. They think that is disagreeing. That is not
Yeah.
disagreeing. That is wanting to be right. There is nothing on the other side of wanting to be right because then what happens? What if you're wrong? If you just want to be right, what if the information you need is on the other side of your blindness?
Mm.
There's
Mm.
always more to anything. Look, that's called dichotomous thinking. Dichotomous thinking is when you believe that there's only two options to solve a problem: the way you see it or no way.
Mm.
If you don't agree with me, it's black and white. That's not
Mm.
how life works. There is multiple solutions to problems.
Yeah.
There are people out here who get better results from the things that you do than you do. But you can never understand, apply, and learn how to get those results if you think that your way is the only way.
Mm.
It'll never happen, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to really understand the difference between a motherfucker being agreeable and a person that is participating and allowing the flow of information. There's game on the other side of you thinking you know everything. There's game. Don't be a nigga that go to jail and get it socked out of them to think that
Yeah.
your way is the only way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, that's what you're looking at when you watch me on any show that's not mine. I'm participating in anything, whether it's a Big John sketch, something Ken got going on, something at all deaf. I am a part of a team in those situations. It
Mm-hmm.
would be ignorant of me to impose what I think should be right on everything I'm involved in because you don't know enough variables in every situation to even have a fucking opinion on what's going on.
For sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I give you a cold example, right? So we just got done shooting the laugh series for Tubi,
Right,
and I wrote two big episodes. One of the episodes is called Behind Enemy Lines. So pretty much it's about two gangsters that one gets dropped off by the police in the enemy's hood, and he
right,
got to navigate his way through the hood to get out of there or
right,
whatever, right? So now when I wrote this, I had a very specific things in mind because our life is like that. You can be
right,
on both sides of the fence at any time, and you have to kind of play the not the matchmaker, the you have to play the peacemaker in a lot
right,
of different situations. But in being in to where I can go to Duarte and I can be in Pasadena, I can be in both of these places and know that these niggas don't really fuck with each other. But
right,
I'm dead smack in the middle of all of them.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, all right, like let's chill. So this entire situation is like, oh, I need this to be done the right way. I need it done like this, right?
right,
So this is talking about to the variables that you mean. There's a scene that I wrote in there to where some busting going on where niggas is getting shot at. Boom, right? They couldn't be out shooting like that. So I'm
right,
like, yo, you can just show the weapon, you can do this, you can do that. At the end of the day, I'm like, what happened to this or what happened to that? Ja tells me like, oh, this happened, this happened, and this happened. And it was some street shit because they were shooting in Compton
right,
and niggas was like kind of gathering in a way to where it's like, oh, we got to kind of get this shot before shit really goes down.
right,
And I'm just sitting there like, oh, nigga, wait a minute. Like, you got to do it this way. You got to do that way. But then it's just like when you hear it, you're like, oh, shit, you could have did that.
right,
Because then everybody would have got shot up.
Right, right, right,
So it's
right.
like you get the it happens how it's supposed to happen. Then at the same time, when people watch it and the response we get from the scenes and everything that was written is perfect. And
Right.
everybody's sitting there like, yeah, like that's deep. That's a message. And it's like sometimes you gotta let that happen. You can't be so gung ho and like, oh, this is the way I think, so this is the way it should go all the goddamn time. Because
Yeah,
when you put yourself in those shoes, guess what you ain't gonna be able to do? The shit that you was telling that motherfucker to do.
that's real shit. You could be a hoe, just don't be gung ho, because
Right.
that's a different type of hoe right there. Gung ho, oh, that's a stupid bitch. Gung ho. We want a good hoe. We want that's real shit, man.
Man,
Hell yeah, that's good game from my boy Ken, man. I appreciate you, Ken. I'm gonna try to
for
get
sure.
somebody else in here, man. Hopefully you can do this with me, man, daily, man. Did it show up on your YouTube too?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'll check though.
Yeah, let me see that because if we could both share it at the same time, that'd be good for both of us. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, wake
For
that
sure.
page all the way up and shit. You know what I mean? So, all
Amen.
right, man. Love and respect. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, bro.
Also, yep, yep. All right, peace.
Peace.
Y'all heard it from the God himself, Ken. The God. All right, man. I'm gonna add some other people in here, man. Let me see how this works, jerk. Let's get to 2,000 likes today, man. We had almost 1,000. We had almost a. All right, all right. We're gonna get Notch up in here. Let's get Notch up in here. Come on, man. So y'all heard it from Ken, man. You got to be adaptable in life, man. When somebody has an agenda, man, you got to know how to sidestep that agenda. Notch, if you got that link, let me bring you on in here, man. We're gonna get some people in. They coming in here as we speak, man. Any questions? Any questions, man? I see we had $133. I'm gonna get this link in the chat. We got Uncle Todd in here. Oh, what's up, boy? Todd, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear Todd? I can't hear you, Todd. Can you hear me? What's Todd doing? Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. You can't hear you can't hear Todd, but can you hear me? Todd, they can't hear you. Somebody said call Zoe. Okay, you can hear me. All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna bring guests in here gradually, man. Let's get up to 2,500 followers, man. I mean 2,500 people in the live. In a few more minutes, I'm gonna put the link out. I can't do it on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the link in my bio on Instagram. I'm gonna put the link on my bio in Instagram.
Hear me now?
We can hear you, Todd. What's going
Oh, we up
on?
in this thing, man. We up in this thing like a chicken wing, man.
Uncle
Hey,
Todd, man. Out there, nation. We know
what's
you
up, man?
out there.
Shout out to the I'm out there nation. I know you out there, man. We up in this thing. This is an exclusive club, man. I tell you, it is not easy getting into a
Yeah.
Kraig Facts live. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, man, look, man. I don't YouTube. We gonna figure it out. But I think you can only do two people. I'm just trying to figure it out. I gave the link and then I got text messages from people saying they couldn't get in. So I'm like, well, damn, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, thoughts and opinion. Anton Daniels, go.
You talking to the audience or you talking about me?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, here we go, man. So what do I think about it, man? I think that it was a crazy situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that it didn't get physical between the two brothers. I feel like that's a win. But he rage baited him, you know. The Corey said he was kissing ass, and then he said that he was dick sucking, and it just got too sexual.
You start talking about head, huh? That's funny, yeah. Have you ever been in a
Now,
situation? You ever been in a
did he sat
situation
up in
with
his seat?
You ever been in a situation where somebody was trying to bait you? How'd you deal with it?
Yeah. Man, hey, people try to bait me all the time, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a master baiter. So
I bait myself. Motherfucking bait me. I just put a mask on. I start jacking off. Oh, you want to play games? I'm a masturbate. That's how you stop every argument, nigga. You start baiting off.
yeah. That's how you do it. That'll put a stop to everything real quick.
Oh, you not a Laker fan? All right, cool.
You might want to
Yeah.
back up.
You might you might go want to put a bulletproof vest on because I'm finna show you what I'm about, nigga. That's funny to the motherfucker. And what if Corey would have actually hit him? That would have been hilarious. Then the police
That'd have
come
been
like,
crazy.
wow, so what's going on? Why'd y'all fight? Because he said I suck dick. You can't fight, you know what I mean? Corey did the right thing. You can't fight another man because he say you suck dick. If you don't
You
suck dick,
can't.
you just gotta let him have that. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
You can't. If I can't tell you why I was fighting, it ain't worth fighting.
Nah. If you can't say why in front of everybody, it ain't worth
Yeah,
fighting.
like if you wouldn't walk in front of a stadium in front of 30,000 and they say, why you do it? If you embarrassed to say it, then don't do it.
He said I sucked dick, and it was a hypothetical. And so I whooped his ass. Like
You know what I'm saying? I found out he was using steroids to win the thumb wrestling tournament I was in. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm whooping his ass.
I went out in the quarterfinals. We wasn't even matched
That
up, but I just didn't like what he was doing.
nigga used his middle finger in a thumb wrestling tournament. That's why I'm whooping his ass.
Let me tell you, he like to pinch up under right here. You get somebody right here, you get all the advantage.
That's why I'm whooping his ass. He got a big toe put on his hand where his thumb used to be. That's why I'm whooping his ass. The big toe is too sturdy to be on a hand.
He got a thumb BL, and I don't
I
like that. I
sprained my thumb CLs. What I'm telling you, I said that in the roast before. Are these CLs? Are these finger CL? What is it? These ligaments are CLs, right?
I went to film school. I don't know nothing about the human anatomy.
So I majored in film and I minored in kinesiology. I got. If your minor don't match your major, something wrong with you, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you ain't even in the middle. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, man. But nah, I agree with you, Todd. I mean, I'm glad they didn't fight, man. It ain't
Yeah,
worth
because
it.
I mean, it wasn't because for a multitude of reasons, it wasn't going to be enough of the fight to get a definite winner.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? It would have been enough for a sucker punch and then a pull apart. That ain't enough.
But the
Then,
thing, that's some funny shit.
but you go out into the parking lot at the coin, it could be more than enough. You could have a 10-minute fight, 12
Somebody said
rounds.
somebody said Antoine was about that business on this one. Who was on time for the show? That's what made all this wrong. We all seen it was Corey late. Business. Okay. Let me tell you something. Let me recalibrate something. First of all, neither one of them niggas wanted to fight. We're entertainers. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Corey will fight and can fight, but he didn't want to fight or he would have fought.
But yeah.
So that's the difference. Like you can't put nothing above the art. You know what I'm saying? So for those acting like Anton stood on, he didn't stand on no fucking business. Standing on business is getting off, nigga. Neither one of them got off. So they was both playing in my eyes. So let's just put that on the table, period, point blank. It wasn't about that. Corey brought that man there to have intellectual dialogue and debate. It wasn't to fight. So when the nigga tried to up the ante, like let's go outside, he was already playing. Why we gotta go outside?
Right.
If it's really about that, why we gotta go outside, nigga? Get down where you mad at. I'm not walking outside with a nigga. If it's time to go, it's time to go. I'm gonna turn my back and walk outside and let a nigga I don't know that well walk behind me. Shut the fuck up with that. Anton still on business. That's clown talk, nigga. He didn't want to smoke either. With
Nah, he didn't
Corey,
want
the
to fight.
way Corey responded was based on a lot of different things. One of the things I feel like was in the back of his mind was the whole Zoe and Aries Spears situation. That man had to pay 20 grand because of that fight, and he felt like he caught on to being baited. Oh, I'm not about to, this ain't gonna happen. I'm not doing this again. Because we don't, how can you even be mad enough to really go through with fighting a motherfucker you barely know?
Right.
Where's the anger coming from? You gotta master a technique where you find somebody else you mad at in the back of your brain. When you
Oh
fight the
yeah.
motherfucker you barely know, you feel me?
Right.
You got to
Right.
go back to a molestation that happened to you to fight a stranger. You
You
got to
mad
go
at
be,
granddaddy.
but to just be dialed in and ready to get down and fight with a nigga over a disagreement that you barely know, there's no, unless you're retarded and something's wrong with you in your brain, how could you sustain that? At some point, as a logical person, you're gonna be like, I'm tripping. I don't even know
Yeah.
this nigga. Say what you want to say. And that's what
That's when
happened.
fights get lost. That's when you start losing the fight. You start
Don't tell
overthinking.
me that Anton stood on business. He didn't stand on no motherfucking business. He was up there to rebel rouse so he could build up his following and get some traction on the internet. He ain't standing on business. If the business was stood on, we wouldn't be talking about if they fought.
Mm. Rebel rousing.
He rebel rousing. That was a
Hashtag
heckle.
rebel rousing.
That was a cross genre heckle.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that was. But that wasn't didn't nobody's. Come on, man, stop it, bro. That's like, if anything, man, he flew out here and wasted his motherfucking time. Cause now he doing all these interviews talking about uh Corey scared of people in his city. And it's like now you're twisting people's words. Now you're
Oh yeah.
triangulating. Now this is starting to come across as sickness.
Mm.
Talking about who's scared and where they can't go and who's richer than who and all this other goofy shit, dog. Stop that playing, nigga. Stop
Yeah.
it.
Do you
Just
see? So
stop it.
see, he's capitalizing on the situation now, and you know,
Yeah, but that shit don't work, dog. That, like, I don't understand. Like, it's not sustainable, bro.
no.
It's like being a crackhead. You get that one little hit, you up for an hour, and then you back to reality. Now you out there chasing that hit. That's what that is.
Yeah, beef ain't sustainable. Anyway, beef ain't
Nah.
sustainable.
Nah, if you in your 40s, nigga, you got constant beef, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you feel like you can pivot off of a beef into something sustainable, you just gonna be look, this is how it works. Whatever energy you put into the world is gonna come back to you. So you'll get the way you take somebody out is how you gonna get took out.
That's
So if you
fact.
don't earn it and get it the right way, whatever you put out there, you got coming in return. I guarantee it. I remember when I was into it with them niggas that used to be on my show. You know how many people was calling and texting me that knew them niggas, telling me information about them? People I've never met inboxing me, telling me they went to junior high with them. What happened here? Man, at least 10. I didn't put all that information out there.
Damn. You know, rebel rouser.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about no beef, man. Come on, man. He said, L. Look, you can't be in here as a bot sending out night bots mass messages talking about L. If you really think it's an L, donate or whatever you got to do. I'll send you a link and we can talk about it.
Donate. L. What's the L? Who's the L? Who takes the L? He's saying Corey took an L for that.
That's what some people are saying.
But I think, I'm saying, so my point is, he was stuck. He was in a lose-lose situation. You know, if you have a guest come on your show, they turn up like that, you jump in their face. If you don't do nothing, it seems away. If you do something, you ruin the credibility of the show by having an altercation on the show. So the best thing that he could do was to still cuss each other out and let him leave.
48 laws of power say court attention at all costs, right? So if we talk about, because look, you can't mistake activity for progress, right? That's a John Wooden
Right.
quote. So when it comes to garnering attention and sustaining attention, we'll see. If you counting it as wins and losses, We'll see. But I mean,
Right.
5150 has been around for 16 years.
Absolutely.
16 years, one of the longest running podcasts ever.
Right.
If we're courting attention at all costs, we're talking about a man that has 16 years of of a fan base and is garnering their attention span and constantly figuring out ways to stay relevant through comedy.
Yeah.
Anton is not a comedian. At some point, we're gonna have to sit and listen and see what he's selling. And if all he's selling is drama, it's just a waste of time. So, what kind of authenticity do you possess as an orator, putting yourself in front of the people? What can they gain from you that they can apply to their life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All the jewels that Corey done dropped on the world, there's nothing you could do to take away what he and other people have given to the game. What are you giving to the game?
Right.
What have you given to the game, Anton? That's the part I got to dig on to see if I respect what you got going on or not. But the approach that you had on the show, I don't respect that shit, dog. I don't respect that, bro. He said, Craig, I'm not speaking in riddle. I'm speaking perfectly clear.
They call
Who
that a
are
riddle?
you? They said I was speaking in riddles. Who are you? Not, not, not who you don't like or who you disagree with or how you don't like about what somebody else says about something, but who are you, nigga?
Right.
What level of accountability do you have? What have you exposed about yourself to connect with me that's a reflection of your life and the mistakes you've made and how you've beat them and how you've turned the corner? Like, who the fuck are you, nigga? Who are you, nigga? Niggas know who I am. If a motherfucker don't like what I'm saying, then they just don't like what I'm saying. But who the fuck are you? I don't argue with movie characters. You got a script, nigga. You just a character in a fucking movie. You running a play. Who the fuck are you? God! Corey did get set up, for sure.
Yeah, he
Greg,
maneuvered his
your
way out of
homie
that
got
though.
marked out. Okay, that's your opinion. Drop a donation. Come on here.
Mark, hell, I don't know about that part though. Yep. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'll have to look. So during the show, get him the link. Autobots, get him the link. You in there watching? Get the link to Duncan, man. Y'all out here, man. Oh,
Trying.
there you go.
He in there?
Who?
Hello?
It's-
Y'all hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
All right.
Y'all calling the show like he doing it from the phone. Y'all can't call the show. I mean, y'all can't call his phone. Y'all gotta text him or something else. Not the phone he broadcasting on. That's and then they be wanting to have a whole conversation too. Get
No,
you on the other line and be like, yeah, man, but this is how I feel about it. Like, man, text him.
I'm here.
Don't call.
Heck yeah. So look, this is what we doing, man. If you want to be on the conversation, so the way you
Hello. This chat is jumping. Y'all up in this thing like a chicken wing.
like a chicken wing on a string. Yeah, what else happened today, man? We gonna keep talking about this. We're gonna talk about other subjects. Y'all ask questions. That Obama phone. Oh, y'all guys, this ain't no Obama phone. This is the latest iPhone. This is the iPhone now, nigga.
The iPhone now.
Yeah, iPhone. Now, some of y'all on iPhone 13. Some of y'all got iPhones that can't even airdrop. Don't talk to
Damn.
me about being on no Obama phone if your iPhone ain't got the airdrop function on it, nigga.
Tapped out the iPhone game and jumped into the Obama phone game.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all though.
Where
Hey,
the
what's
Trump
happening?
phones at?
Huh?
They ain't got Trump phones? You still on the Obama phones? They don't got
Did
the
Trump
Trump
give
ones
out
out?
phones? I don't know. Did Trump give people phones?
Damn. Come
Hey,
on,
Ty, so it
man.
look like when we do this daily morning show, it's gonna have to be this way. And then if we want to get more people on it, we're gonna have to do it that other way, huh?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna give up a certain amount of slots if y'all want to talk to us daily. You know, just make sure y'all make a donation and y'all can get in on the conversation. Anton was sent by they put the flag up there of them people. You think he's a backdooria CIA operative? I don't know. I think the CIA is probably still homophobic. I don't even know if they let gay people in the CIA. Say, yeah, you got all the credentials, but you got a boyfriend? Hell no, nigga, we'll find somebody else that qualifies. CIA ain't made it that far yet.
They not progressive yet.
They ain't progressing enough. Come on, man.
They not woke. If there's one place they woke,
Man.
it's still.
They had one dude break his cover by saying, hey, and said, we can't do this shit no more. The motherfucker said, hey, and broke his cover in Vietnam. Ain't no gay people in Vietnam. How you break your cover with a hey as a CIA operative?
Instant sting operation on your ass.
Hey. It's not hey, it's arigato. We are undercover in Japan, and you talking about hey.
Follow me this way, then. Come right this way. Next thing you know, 30 officers in that room.
That's got to be the most embarrassing thing to be undercover and break your cover doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Breaking your cover is comedy, man. How you lose your
Oh man.
job? Look, so what? Can they not click in? What's going on?
What's going on? Y'all tell us what's happening. Can you not click in text or say in the comments what's going on? How are you not able to get in here? Is it telling you it's too many people? Is it telling you that what is it saying? And drop a donation. Donation,
Will it
donation.
will it let you comment in the chat, Todd?
Let me see. Try to have me push buttons. That's the oldest trick in the book. Push a button,
But
guys. See what happens. And
we about to
then
let y'all in. We about to let somebody in. I got blind,
oh,
lead the blind. Corey showed he was emotional and
let me do that.
wow, interesting. The blind leading the blind. Who has a leader?
Who's the leader?
Who's the leader? I don't understand this. See, this is not 5150 is not a political podcast. Even though we talk about things, it's not political. So ain't nobody trying to get you to vote for them on nothing. This ain't politics.
I can't comment.
Okay, he said drop the link. I'm trying to figure out how to drop the link. We're not running it through the ADEM today. We running it through the phone. So I don't see why the
Oh,
link
I see
thing.
the let me no, I don't know if that'll work. Yeah. I tried.
It didn't work.
No.
Damn. Well, shit. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
Only other only other button up on here to push would be the one have me out here like Ken Edwin disappear up off this motherfucker.
Kraig is on his own, man. What does that mean? I don't understand what that.
Convertible do rag.
I don't understand what that means. I agree with Todd. I
Oh,
agree with you, Todd.
hey man. Thank you, appreciate it. Best thing is not have violence happen on your show. That's I think is the number one thing, man.
Look, when somebody tries to say things that get you emotional, now you practicing the who can control themselves games. That's all manipulation. It's still manipulation. You're trying
Yeah,
to get evoke a response out of me. It's still manipulation. You're trying to manipulate me in front of the people, and you're trying to manipulate how they view me in comparison to you. You're acting like you're in control when really you're being subdued. You're being your shadow self in front of people.
Yeah, and then that's half of people that say Corey got in his face and didn't do nothing. What did y'all want him to do? You
Right.
wanted him to, if he would have hit him, then what would y'all be
Then
saying?
you would say he was emotional as well. They would say the same shit they saying now. It's a
Yeah,
lose lose. That's why you stop. You don't even. As soon as you finish figure out somebody's trying to be manipulative, you just stop it. Hey, we
yeah,
nothing to talk about.
that's a fact.
You are in a.
Let that be a
It's not.
lesson.
Yeah, it's definitely a lesson, man. For real. That night you take off, he didn't want to get dog walked. That's some funny shit. Absolutely facts. Nah, we would have said he went out like a man. I don't think y'all would have said that.
Nah, y'all would have been like, but when Zoe did it, when you got
Right.
mad at Zoe for that's what y'all would have said. Stop it, man.
Yeah, they wouldn't have said. Sometimes the chat be acting like they not gonna be biased. Motherfuckers be biased than a motherfucker. Come on, man. Even some of his fans, the way they've been talking, I'm like, man, you motherfuckers crazy. You ain't righteous, nigga. Kraig, what are your thoughts on Anton's girlfriend Mika? Did Corey tell Anton not to bring her? I don't know. See, here's what I've been trying to tell people for the last couple days. I didn't really know much about Anton. I wasn't there at the studio when he got there. I was in a different place. So, you know what I mean? I didn't see his girlfriend. I didn't meet him. He was gone by the time I got there. So I don't know. I'm not privy to that information. But what I do know is Corey is very protective about his space. So if he invites you, you can't just bring people. You got to give a heads up. You know what I mean? Because you don't know who you can trust in this business. You feel me? So sometimes people try to bring people, not to support them, but to for other reasons. She could have been recording something. She could have been taking pictures. She could have been,
Oh,
you just never know. You feel what I'm saying?
was that the play? The
I don't.
sneaky camera on the low,
It had to be.
taping what? Oh wow!
You come with a security. First of all, that one security guard wouldn't have been enough if I was there because you in my
No,
city.
yeah,
So that wasn't gonna work. The security was like, you might as well have came respectful because the security guard wouldn't have made it out of there either if we was really
no,
tripping.
no,
You feel what I'm
not
saying?
out of
So
there, not out
yeah,
of
we
there.
wasn't tripping like that, bro. You didn't even understand you was in the belly of the beast. So the fact
Yeah,
that you came on bullshit was a bad decision. And if I was that security guard, I would never work with you again. I would never work with you again. So it wasn't about setting no traps, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. It's about respect. You can respectfully troll. You can respectfully disagree. You
yeah,
ain't got to be out there with, trying to, you ain't got to be disrespectful. There's a way to do it.
yeah. That would have been crazy. That would have been two versus pretty much everybody at one point.
Yeah, that'd have been a bad situation. You know what I mean? Once that security guard would have saw, oh, he what this, and then I just want him out. He would have helped us beat you up.
Yeah,
He would have helped us beat you up if it was really on that. You gonna bring me around 20 niggas and
yeah,
think I'm gonna nah? Let's get this nigga.
yeah. He started it. He
That
the
nigga would
one
have
did
ripped
it.
his badge up, nigga. Fuck Securitas. You know what I'm
He took the
saying?
dot
Like,
right out the middle. How about-
hey man, he would have ripped his stripes off his work shirt. Nigga, this motherfucker tried to set me up. Anton tried to set me up. That security guard wasn't stopping nothing. I'm telling you.
No, no, no,
That
no, no,
you in
no.
our hood, man. That used to be
No.
Eminem Soul Food restaurant you was sitting in, bro.
Yeah, that would have
You know
been
what I
bad.
mean? Yeah, I remember
That
when
would have
Wack.
been.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that would have been bad. I mean, you would have. That
Yeah.
would have. I mean, I remember the Friday Night Fade security. So this,
Them
they
niggas
not
had
playing.
automatic weapons and they
Yeah,
was struggling. Look, if we was really tripping, Anton, you would have needed a tank to get out that motherfucker.
yeah,
You was in the belly of the beast and didn't even know it, bro.
yeah. It would. You could. It would have been too tough to make it to the 210.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You got to watch what you're saying, bro. You was given a pass. You didn't make it out that situation. We let you out that situation. That's what you got to understand about this whole situation. You say you a Christian. Well, thank God for the blessing. We saw it in a way where, hey, This brother don't mean what he's saying. If we was really ignorant and about that bullshit, that would have been a very rough night for you, my guy.
That
And all
would have
my
been.
people from the city of the Rose know what the fuck I'm talking about. That would have been
Gossip is a rough city.
man. It ain't as rough as it used to be, but it's still some residual roughness around that motherfucker. I tell you that much.
I remember when Easy E came out there to the McDonald's over there by Mir to when he dropped the album, the 187 him
Yeah.
and chased him up out of there.
Always look, Pasadena is a small city outside of Los Angeles. Anytime any LA rappers, if they not doing what we doing, they always get chased up out of there. It ain't no disrespect. It's just LA County is a place where men have a lot of pride in where they're from. So if you show up disrespecting in any capacity and you make it out, that's because they let you out. It ain't because you got up out of there. They let you up out of there.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Easy E. You feel what I'm saying?
RP to Easy E, man, for sure.
They said all this over losing a debate. No, this is about respect, Teddy. This ain't about losing no debate. This ain't about losing no debate. This is about respect and boundaries. You can respectfully disagree, but you don't come up in this motherfucker rage baiting and being disrespectful because now that's a different thing. And that's what they
Yeah.
do in politics that we don't necessarily do in comedy. That's why you can't be you know in comedy we get kudos for being vulnerable and exposing our souls and telling our truth. In politics, you get kudos for pushing an agenda. It's two different
Right.
things.
Right.
It's two different things. Like nigga, we ain't. I mean, love the podcast. You're 100% correct. But yeah, that's my thoughts, man. What else we got, Todd?
Man, oh shit. Oh man, what do we got, man? What's been going on today besides that and waiting to get the link to this video?
We gonna figure the link out. We are gonna figure the link out. I promise you. We are gonna
Craig hit me up
figure
at
the link out.
7:30 this morning, y'all.
Actually, I've been trying to go live with Todd for 2 days. 80 is still waiting on you. And you know who he gonna cuss out? He gonna cuss me out, even though it was your motherfucking fault. 80 gonna think I'm bullshitting. And now I gotta answer to the big homie because that's the big homie.
Y'all have me on there bullshitting with Todd all day.
you know,
AD impression.
he gonna be like, come on, Todd. 80 got that high pitched voice. What you doing,
I was on there with Todd. Todd is cool, but we trying to do the show, Craig.
man? Taking a stride for what though, folks? Folks be saying anything. Nah, folks don't be saying anything. Look, you can't look. If I'm in a situation where I'm trying to win with you and you put me into a lose-lose, that's faulty.
Yeah,
That's faulty. You put me in a lose-lose situation, but I'm inviting you in
right.
to have real talk. That's faulty.
That is faulty. That part right there is faulty because you're the guest on the show. He's bringing you
Right.
out to the show to say whatever it is you want to say, and you choose to say something that's going to lead to possible violence is not cool.
Yeah, that ain't come on, man. That bait and switch shit, that ain't cool.
That ain't cool, man.
Yeah, come on, bro. Did
If I
anyone
had
tell the
Samuel
truth?
Jackson, if I got Samuel Jackson come on, I'm out there nation, and he started rage, but that ain't cool, Samuel. Don't do that, brother.
So
Another
there's
way.
another thing somebody said that the bully got bullied. I don't. The bully got bullied.
I don't see the bully part though.
We be on 5150 cracking jokes like we do on here. This shit is about jokes.
Yeah.
So you view me joking as bullying?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's some wild shit right there, man.
Man, that shit right there is, I'm gonna make up a word. That shit is ostentatious. That shit is modaculous.
I'm
That
gonna
shit
make up
is
a word.
that shit is empirical crescents. We just gonna make words up, nigga. I know you saying not you, but look, man. Look, have you ever been an outsider in your life where you felt like being yourself resulted in not being accepted? Have you ever felt that way?
Yeah, for
Okay, that's what
sure.
that's what we are in comedy. We're outsiders, bro. They
Yeah.
have a status quo. I can name names, the Kev on stages who I respect. All these cats are people that are more widely accepted because they do comedy in a traditional, safe way. There's nothing wrong with what they do. But when you roast and you do it the way that we do it, you're gonna face a level of being ostracized because people don't always process that as art. Some people process it as an attack, right? But we don't, for
Right.
some weird reason in our brains, we don't process being roasted as being under attack. But the
Right.
average person is going to see it that way, you
We
know? So,
view it like
like,
a sport.
huh?
We view it like a sport.
Like a sport. But look, it's a reason why you don't see me being a part of certain stuff. I'm not on everything at all deaf or everybody I fuck with. I'm not in everything. That's because I'm not for everything. But I can do everything that they can do
Right.
as good or better. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts. Yeah.
when you have somebody in power, a lot of times people are going to set situations up that benefit them. I believe in a lot of situations that I'm and I think Ty should feel this way too. I feel like certain things is too much pressure to have a Kraig around because now I got
Yeah.
to answer to why isn't he involved? How come you don't have Kraig in this? Hey, where's Kraig at? You feel what I'm saying? I've already went
Right.
through that in my career, and I came to the conclusion that it doesn't matter how talented you are. You have to build your own situation when you're really talented because people can set up narratives and put you in positions where the powers that be will never see what you're capable of because it's a direct threat to their position. And they ain't
Right.
never gonna say that. They ain't never
No.
gonna say that your presence is a direct threat to how these people feel about me. There's some
No.
people who will tell you that, nigga, I can't have you around, dog, because it's gonna take the light off me. I respect that shit. They would rather you be under the impression that I'm not capable than allowing me to show. You see what happened when I did roast me? That wasn't a plan. And Ty, you could vouch now. It's not just about being funny on roast me. It's a lot more to it, correct?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is
Definitely about
why,
more to it.
which is why when I first did it, they didn't have me being involved with it a lot. You know how I got back on roast me? The fans start saying, "Hey, where's that light skinned nigga?" They told me they had 10,000 requests for me to get back on the show.
Damn. Undeniable.
So
Gotta be undeniable.
I was blessed in that situation with a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
I'm not rambling, big homie. You not paying attention, dog. We speaking real, bro. Some same thing Richard Pryor said to John Witherspoon. He said John was too funny. That's just the industry, bro. That's why this
Yeah.
internet shit is so important because without it, there's only so many slots available. I can continue to get to y'all with my message and talk that shit. Shut up, Jeremiah. You rambling. How you gonna say I'm rambling, but you spelled the word out and put it in the chat? Wouldn't that technically mean that you rambling if you wrote rambling? Why don't you say something besides rambling, you whole ass nigga? Say
You're a rebel
something.
rouser. You're a rebel rouser.
You rebel rousing. How's me telling my story? We already covered Anton. You think I'm gonna talk 2 hours about this nigga? Fuck Anton. Only reason I do this is so y'all can know I exist. Cause if not, nigga, they gonna write me out of all the other shit. I done been through it with rapping.
Yeah.
Look, Ice Cube was one of my favorite rappers. Unheralded, probably the dopest nigga to ever do this hip hop shit. Him, Jay-Z, a couple other niggas, right? But look, if I was Ice Cube, son, I would have been on a long time ago. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's not a diss, that's the game. But since my people ain't into this entertainment shit, I gotta find a way. You feel what I'm
Everything.
saying? I have to
Man.
find a way.
Man. I was Ice Cube son that next Friday would have been out. I got it, Dad, and it'd have been trash, and it'd been, hey, I'm acting like
Hey,
Bronny. Bronny Cube. They'd have called me Bronny Cube, run this motherfucker.
real shit. If I was Master P, son, nigga, I would have been on. Lil Romeo
Oh.
was on at 10 years old. I was grown when Lil Romeo made it. And I'm still trying to make it. That's the game I'm in, nigga. It don't matter
Yep.
how dope you are. Niggas will
Yeah.
act like you don't exist. You have to find ways to slap niggas in the face with your talent and stay relevant, dog.
That's a big fact.
These
Big
niggas,
fact.
these niggas will make a 5-year-old they're related to a millionaire before they make a capable 40-year-old nigga a millionaire that deserves it.
That's a big fact.
Think about that. They making 5, 6, 7-year-olds millionaires.
What they gonna do with $1 million?
But you got niggas who've been out here for years struggling, who are actually dope at things, trying to find a way. Social media has made that more possible, nigga. Don't sit here and tell me my talent ain't as good, as better as any motherfucker that's ever made it in this game.
That's a fact.
And the fact that
Me
we
neither.
still out here shooting, nigga, at the age we are, you should respect that, motherfucker. Ain't no way you should even have a. You should respect that, cause
You should definitely respect that.
you gave up on your dream a long time ago. I didn't, nigga. Sometimes I go to
Right.
work, I get jobs and still do this. That's the difference between me and you. I ain't chasing no fantasy. Whatever I got to do to keep the ship flowing, I'ma do it.
Thank you.
Except strip. I ain't stripping. Ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been fired from about 4 jobs since I've been on this show.
So while you out here saying I'm rambling, nigga, I could talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. I earned this, nigga. What have you done besides be a fan of another nigga? God. Kraig chatting with a real Ninja Turtle. Hey, they said, what's up with pop locking and grooving to the grave? I told him a long time ago. I told Tyler a week ago, hey, let's remake it.
Yeah, a long time ago.
A week is a long time ago these days. Let's remake it. Pop
Look,
locking
Craig,
to the grave is crazy. Go ahead.
Craig want to remake Pop Lock and Glue It to the Grave. What y'all say, man? You say we should do it? Y'all think we should do it? Y'all say we should do it? We gonna do
Let's do it,
it.
man.
Rebel rounds. Let's see the rebel
Let's
rounds
rebel
around this
round.
motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? That's some funny shit, man. Hey, it's a different time, man. We're blessed, Todd. I think we are so blessed to live in this era, dog. Because if this was 1970, we wouldn't have a shot, bro.
Oh no, there'd be. Was it white only pies in 1970 or maybe down in the south?
Hey, think about Pops. That nigga was an actor, a talented dude. What if he lived
Yeah.
in this era? How hard would he be going?
Oh, super hard. It'd be crazy, man. It'd be ridiculous. He'd have had me out there like the Jackson Five, this motherfucker doing something. Get out there,
And y'all
Tucker, do
don't know,
something.
Todd Pops was an actor, been in movies. Tell him about your dad, bro.
Yeah, man, my pops was out there, man. He had a whole different acting name.
What was his
He was
acting
it.
name?
Eric Lee Todd. He was out there, and he was out there, man. He was in. He had been in like Maud, Good Times, some black exploitation shit. He was on, man. He was out there.
Man, shout out to one of our local legends where we from, man, the area we from. TK Carter passed.
TK.
TK Carter's a local legend. That's Otto's cousin. TK was in good times. Think about how long TK was in the game. He was in good times and he just passed.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot, bro. He's been in major film and TV since the early 70s. And he
Yep.
was a comedian.
And then everybody from our from our way that was trying to make it and cross paths with him and felt like he was gonna be the next step. Man, TK got my song, man. It's gonna be on now.
Yeah,
Everybody felt
TK.
that way.
TK know about me. TK know about me this year though. I'd say I'm gonna be all right. TK know about me.
You all right? Okay, all right. Told my
Yeah.
mom about TK. TK, no, TK got the tape. He heard some of the comedy.
You
I'm
know
finna
him
be
and your
on.
pops had to know each other.
Oh, for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
My
They
pops
had.
used to be out there when they used to play basketball out there and at whatever that park was with John Witherspoon and all them cats.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's wild. That era, man, that era cats, them 70s cats that was fly in the 70s, man, they is a lot less of them, man. We was raised by them type of cats, man, them jive turkey type. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I love that energy, you know what I'm saying? Like I love that energy, man. I hate to see it go.
It seemed like gatekeeping wasn't pre- prevalent, whatever. How the fuck you say that? As it
Right.
is now, it seemed like they all will come together. Like, oh yeah, John Witherspoon, so and them used to all be together, but we don't really have that nowadays.
Right, right, right,
Older cats are scared of the younger cats or thinking that they're gonna take a position or take an opportunity. And you've been through that. I've been through that.
right.
Real life gatekeeper, like motherfuckers at the gate, like, no, you cannot go past here. Like
Right, 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 right. Yeah, that's real shit.
I'll take it from here. Just hand it to me. I'll get it to him. Call it for months. Any update on the script? We
Yeah.
working on it. We working on it.
He gonna tell you, yeah, you gotta work on something else because some motherfuckers ain't never gonna let you catch them. You just gotta get faster. You know what I mean?
Man,
They said, Ty, why didn't you pursue acting?
I did, man, bro. So look, man, I pursued acting. I was made it as far as being an extra. Had a speaking role in one thing, and they took it out. I had a speaking role in Adam Sandler's Little Nicky. That Adam Sandler gave me the role himself.
Really?
I was
How?
just I was just an extra, and it was like the church scene, and you guys do this and that crazy, and I was doing some extra out there shit. He said, "Oh no, I want you to say something. Have him say this," and fucked around and walked out like he's gonna say that. Did some other shit, and the director had somebody else say my little line, and it was over. I was in Crazy Beautiful. I was in The Horrible Dr. Bones. You can see that on YouTube somewhere. But yeah, man, I tried to be acting. Then that's when I went to film school. I went to film school. Like, man, fuck, I need to put myself in shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right, right,
saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna give me no fucking role. So I went to film school. I started doing comedy back in like 2003. Started comedy. Then went to film
right,
school in 2004. Like, I'll make my own shit.
right, right, right.
So yeah, definitely. I'm on camera now, motherfucker. What you mean you ain't pursue acting? Like,
We got
I'm still
thousands.
chasing the motherfucking dream, motherfucker.
Craig, any more Everybody Stupid episode? What's Everybody Stupid? I don't even know what that is. Brownsville in the house. What's up, man? My New York cats in the house. You already know how I feel about New York. I love New York. And what we both know about New York is every New York nigga has a slice of pizza in his refrigerator. That's just with a big ass, oversized, estate size slice of pizza. Shout out to New York, man. But we're gonna be back in this thing tomorrow, man. This nigga tired laughing. We're gonna do a nightcap show tomorrow. Todd, anything you want to lead the people with?
And man, shout out to them out there, nation. I know you out there, man. Keep checking for us, man. We popping up all over everywhere, man. We got shows cracking. Shout out to Flint, Michigan. I seen that out there, and
Yeah.
yeah, man, we on.
Shout out to y'all, man. We got a lot of stuff coming, man. I'm shooting a comedy special soon locally here in Pasadena. I'm also going to be doing a show once a month where I host at the Lineage Comedy. It's a theater, you know what I mean? But make sure y'all buy tickets and come support. I'm also dropping my own coffee, also a group coffee, a Kraig Facts coffee, and then a God Rose coffee, man. So make sure y'all buy the coffee and the mugs when they're available. Support the Out There Nation. And yeah, if I owe you something, get it from God. God, God, God. We'll see y'all tomorrow. What time, Todd? 9 o'clock at night tomorrow. Let them know we back daily though. We gonna be
We
starting
back
next
daily,
Monday.
man.
We gonna be daily or at least 4 days a week, man. So
That's
make
right.
sure y'all tap in. We going in on shit too. We going in. I promise you.
And the shit ain't been right since I pushed this button. We got the green screen going on and shit now. See, don't be touching buttons when you come in the live.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. God.
Peace.